Today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Vikes and the Fins, and it's coming up next.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Two and now on first down. A little juke. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield, here's Tua. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? You now run the football because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. To try again after the sack. Tua, that's caught. Waddle on the left side. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem. just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means... down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. To throw, Kaepernick. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Cook, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Play action, now Kaepernick. Steps away. Touchdown, Vikings! K.J. Osborne from 21 yards away. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd down. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things Tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's able to get this to the... yard line before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Now he's forced out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This one fielded at the 5. So we hit, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They find some open field here.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He'll get 3 up to midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a throw here, hauled in. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is,
and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Myles Gaskin, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to... widen that advantage. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive with Cook. 53 yards on the ground for him so far. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Cook, a 1st down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll run it with Madison. And down inside the 15 he goes. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2 now on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where...
and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over. Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down. Tua sets up to pass it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Joseph on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he... up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And even 150 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Kaepernick looking to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about this.